Hello everybody, Sean here, and we are looking at Cave of the Dead, one of the final areas in the Sunken King DLC for Dark Souls 2. And this area is interesting, to say the least. It kind of has this gauntlet feel to it, where you're entering like this challenge, and it can be interesting, to say the least. So you start out at that top bonfire, and you get there near the end of the DLC, and you come up the elevator, or while you cross the bridge, one of the two. When you first reach that bonfire, of course, there will be a red phantom there, who you will need to dispatch. He is a pretty durable foe, but you should be able to take care of him okay, especially if you're a ranged character. Once he's done, you can hop down here. The first thing you'll see is some statues. That's basically the first floor. And then you'll come into this room, where you'll be greeted by these two fine gentlemen, followed by a third who will become aggressive when you get a little deeper into the cave. You'll also notice that we got some more of the red eye statues around, so if you haven't encountered them before in the DLC, these are the exact same as the poison statues that you've encountered in the pit previous to this DLC, but these ones shoot petrification at you as opposed to poison. Now obviously, petrification can be even more dangerous because of the fact if the bar fills up, you just instantly die, as opposed to being poisoned, which you can cure. Now, petrification does build up a little slower than poison usually, so you should be okay, but keep that in mind that if you're having a rough time, you might want to get some extra petrification resistant gear. Once you clear out the first three enemies, you hop down the hole, and you're instantly greeted by about 1 billion statues, all trying to shoot you, and some of these guys, a couple of them being archers, a couple of them will try to run at you. Take your time and try to just get into one of these alcoves. You see there's this central chamber and about 6 to 8 paths that kind of branch off. If you go down one of these paths, you can actually just kind of get away from all the bad things happening in this room for a minute. You can let your petrification go back down. You can heal up, whatever you need to do, but eventually you want to find this alcove. And of course there's items around there too you want to definitely check out. But eventually you'll find this alcove with a torch beside it and a jump down. I highly, highly suggest you light that torch. What that does is if you die and you have to come through here again, instead of running in circles trying to find which path leads you out of that room, you could just look for the glowing torch. It makes it a lot easier to just jump down that hole, look around real quick. It's like, there's the torch, run towards it, and you're out. And by doing so, you can completely skip everything in that room. Once you jump down, all the enemies in that room will reset, and they will no longer be aggressive. They won't follow you down. Once you get to this floor, it's a little easier. There's still some statues for petrification. There's going to be a few enemies, but it's nothing too major. You can take them on 1 or 2 at a time. These last two guys, they'll try to come at you 2 at a time. Sometimes they'll get split apart because of the worm. Other times, like you can see right here, they will both be able to get to you. But once you kill them, that'll be it, and then you just have to worry about the worm, and then the last couple of petrification statues. At the end of this area is a boss, a very interesting boss, and you will have to hop over to our video about that. And then once you kill them, you are actually awarded an item. It is a very, very unique item. I think every Dark Souls 2 fan will be very surprised about what they get. But anyways, I hope this gives you some help getting through the Cave of the Dead. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.